Danny Titus is a commissioner on the Human Rights Commission. He joins us now live on the phone. Good evening, Danny, and thank you so much for joining us. How serious is this trend?
It's very serious as far as the Human Rights Commission is concerned. On the one hand, we have the right to life that is being violated, but more than that, somebody's taking other people's lives as a result of political motivations for political positions, and this is a concern to the Human Rights Commission when the right to life is threatened like this, and more than that, when it relates to the right to vote, along with that, the freedom of expression, the freedom of conscience, and that it brings into our political climate a climate of fear that is really going contrary to our freedoms in our country, our fundamental rights, and that is a major, major concern.
Now, the Commission said in a statement earlier today that over the past 5 years, there have been more than 50 politically related killings. Does the Commission strongly see a link with the upcoming elections?
Not yet. We really appreciate the task team that the Minister of Safety and Security has put together, and we obviously would like to leave the matters of investigation to the policing authorities. What we see is an end result that is really a threat to our democracy, and that we really would like to see that it is turned around and that we can go back to free and fair elections, because we are in danger of not delivering free and fair elections to the country.
Danny, is the Commission aware of why the provinces of Mpumalanga and KwaZulu-Natal are the worst affected?
Not yet. This is something that we are watching very closely. This is something that we are concerned about. Of more concern to us is the fact that there is such a silence from the political parties, from the political party leadership, in terms of being proactively involved to create a climate where this can stop. So we are observing it at the moment, as I said, with concern, and we are looking forward to the investigation to come up with clear trends and indicators as to why it is happening.
Now, let's speak about engaging with the political parties themselves. As you say, that there is no reaction, or they're quite silent about this issue, which seems to be a huge problem. As the South African Human Rights Commission, have you been able to engage with the political parties to sort of find out exactly where the problem is, or if there's anything they can do from their side in assisting to curb the political killings?
Yes, no, not yet, but it is certainly on our agenda to approach the political parties on this, to see to what extent we can call them together at the Human Rights Commission or wherever will be suitable to discuss this matter, because we are, as I said, in serious danger of not delivering a free and fair election to our country. The right to vote is a right that we are very proud of in South Africa. It's one of the rights that really have advanced quite significantly amongst all the other rights, and we have to guard this jealously, and we need to get the political parties to commit to working together and to address this particular climate, and they just cannot be silent on these matters.
Danny, are you looking at the time frames? August the 3rd is just around the corner. Are you likely going to be able to discuss with the political parties or find out what the issues are in general to ensure that the elections on the 3rd of August are free and fair?
We will certainly try. We will certainly try to do that, and I certainly hope that the political parties will come on board and respond in the way that is expected of the kind of leadership that they need to provide to this country.
Danny, finally, what sort of timeframes are you working on with regards to the Commission and this particular investigation or this particular research that you're doing to ensure that going forward it's something that is stopped in its tracks? What sort of timeframes are you going to be putting forward for this?
Well, it's quite urgent, and we've been watching this through the media. We've been watching this through complaints that we received, and we are looking at certainly within the next week that we want to send out that request to the parties and see how soon they can react to that.
Danny, we have to leave it there for now. Thank you so much for joining us. That was Dr. Danny Titus, a Human Rights Commissioner, and he was joining us on the line.